You've built the training, you've rolled out the content, you've championed the awareness initiatives. But here's the real test. Is it working? As a security leader, your job doesn't end with delivery. It continues with measuring the impact. If you don't evaluate the effectiveness of your awareness and training program, you're simply guessing. And in cybersecurity, guessing isn't a strategy. Let's walk through how you can evaluate your program in a way that is actionable, repeatable, and aligned with real-world risk reduction. Before you measure, you need to define your goals. Ask yourself, what behaviors are we trying to change? Are you aiming for fewer phishing click-throughs, better incident reporting, stronger password hygiene? Without a clear outcome in mind, you'll end up measuring vanity metrics instead of real improvement. Define success in measurable terms, both qualitative and quantitative. That might mean setting specific performance thresholds, like 5% click rate on phishing tests, or more subjective goals, like improved employee sentiment toward security. You can't afford to confuse participation with progress. Just because someone completes a training module doesn't mean they learned anything meaningful. As a security leader, your focus should be on behavioral outcomes and actual risk reduction, not just completion rates. Start by evaluating phishing simulation results. Track who's clicking, who's reporting, and whether repeat offenders are improving. Look at security incident reports. Are people noticing and reporting suspicious behavior more often? Review policy acknowledgement and quiz scores to ensure users are not only reading policies, but actually understanding them. Use engagement analytics like time spent, replays, and dropout rates to refine delivery methods. And don't forget to analyze departmental trends. If some teams consistently perform better, that might point to stronger leadership or culture worth replicating. Always tie your metrics back to risk. If your program helps lower phishing success rates or increases early incident detection, that's the kind of progress that matters. Quantitative data gives you numbers, but qualitative feedback gives you insight. Ask your people what's working, what's not, and what could be better. Use surveys, anonymous feedback, and focus groups to gather honest opinions. Encourage responses to questions like, what part of the training felt most helpful? Or, which parts didn't feel relevant? And, how could we make this more engaging or useful for your role? This kind of input helps you understand the why behind the metrics and gives you a more complete picture of how your training is landing. When your audience feels like their voice matters, they become more engaged and more likely to carry those lessons into their daily work. Evaluation shouldn't be a one-time task. It should be a continuous rhythm built into your security culture. Set up quarterly or biannual reviews to track trends and spot patterns. You're looking for consistent improvements across teams, fewer incidents like malware or data loss, higher voluntary participation, and more security champions stepping forward. These signs show that your training isn't just being consumed. It's changing behavior and fostering a culture of accountability. Over time, this process will tell a deeper story, not just about how your program performs, but how your people think and act when it comes to security. The goal of evaluation isn't to assign blame. It's to drive progress. Use the insights you gather to refine your program. If some content isn't resonating, replace it. If your threat landscape changes, update the training to reflect new risks. Customize modules for specific departments or job roles, and use follow-up campaigns or refreshers to reinforce learning. Think of this as a feedback loop. Every round of evaluation gives you the chance to fine-tune your message, update your methods, and deepen your organization's security mindset. When you treat improvement as an ongoing journey, you don't just create better training, you build long-term resilience. So, what's your leadership takeaway? As a security leader, your ability to measure and evolve your program is what separates good intent from real impact. Awareness isn't a one-time event. It's a living process. And your evaluations are how you keep it alive, agile, and aligned with your mission, protecting people through knowledge.